Hello students, today we are going to solve remaining examples of problem set 6. Up to last lecture we have solved ninth example of question number 5. Prove that type examples. Only one example of that type is remaining. We will solve it first and then solve the next examples. See example number 10. Prove that sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Here plus 1 and minus 1 are the signs, and here also minus and plus are opposite signs, is equal to 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta. It is example in which we cannot show left hand side is equal to right hand side directly by considering left hand side, but here for this example particularly we have to use the first trigonometric identity, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and then by putting the value to cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, we can prove it step by step. First, consider sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore, cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Therefore, here we can use cos square theta as cos theta into cos theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, that 1 minus sin square theta a square minus b square, 1 minus sin theta into 1 plus cos theta. Therefore, cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta, if we change the side of 1 minus sin theta to left hand side and cos theta 1 cos theta to right hand side, we will get the step 1 plus cos theta upon cos theta. Cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta is equal to 1 plus, here a square minus b square, 1 minus sin theta and 1 plus sin theta, here also sin theta, means the next step will be cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta is equal to 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta. Now we can write it as 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta is equal to cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta. Now we will use the theorem on equal ratios. By theorem on equal ratios, what is theorem on equal ratios? Each ratio is equal to sum of the numerators upon sum of the denominators, or subtraction of numerators upon subtraction of denominators. By the theorem on equal ratios, each ratio, that is 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta is equal to cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta is equal to 1 plus sin theta minus cos theta upon cos theta minus 1 minus sin theta. Therefore cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta is equal to sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon here sin theta, minus into minus plus sin theta plus cos theta and minus 1. Here it is same as the left hand side, sin theta minus cos theta plus 1, sin theta minus cos theta plus 1, sin theta plus cos theta minus 1, sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Means here left hand side sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 is equal to cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta. Here left hand side is same as our relation, but right hand side is different. In right hand side we have to show 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta, but here it is cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta. But we know that if we divide numerator and denominator by cos theta, then we will get 1 in the numerator, 1 upon cos theta that is sec theta, and sin theta upon cos theta that is tan theta in the denominator, and it is required in the right hand side. Therefore by dividing the numerator and denominator of right hand side by cos theta, therefore sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 is equal to cos theta upon cos theta upon 1 upon cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta. Therefore sin theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 is equal to cos theta upon cos theta 1 upon cos theta sec theta, and sin theta upon cos theta tan theta. It is our right hand side, therefore it is proved. So see again, first we take sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. It is trigonometric identity. By taking it, cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta, we obtain this ratio cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta is equal to 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta by changing the side or by keeping same and subtracting the numerators and denominators. By theorem on equal ratios, we get left hand side first, then in right hand side by dividing numerator and denominator by cos theta, we get right hand side also. In this way, for this particular example, we have to use some different tact. Now next examples are the examples on distance and height. First, second and third, sixth, seventh and eighth numbers examples are simple examples. You can solve them easily. Sixth example is a boy standing at a distance of 48 meters from a building. Observe the top of the building and makes an angle of elevation 30 degree. Find the height of the building. We have to draw a rough figure in which suppose AB is height, it is to show perpendicular, then angle of elevation is 30 degree and the distance between the boy and the building is 48 meters. By using tan 30 you can solve it easily. Such type of example we have already solved in exercise. Then seventh example is from the top of the lighthouse an observer looks at a ship and find the angle of depression to be 30 degree. Here is angle of depression given. So similarly, if AB is height of the lighthouse, then at the top of lighthouse, that is point A or B, there is horizontal line and the angle of depression 30 degree. By completing the triangle, we have to use here angle of depression and then its alternate angle of the triangle will also of 30 degree, and by using again tan 30 we can get the distance between the ship and the lighthouse. Then next eighth example is two buildings are in front of each other on a road of width 15 meter. From the top of the first building having the height 12 meter, the angle of elevation of the top of the second building is 30 degree. Similar example we have solved this type of example in practice set 6.2. Two buildings in front of each other, one is of height 12 meter and at the top of the smaller building we have to draw horizontal line, and then from that top of the smaller building if we look at the top of the higher building, the angle of elevation is 30 degree, and then by using tan 30 we can calculate the height of the second building. Draw a figure and solve example. Next examples we will solve here now. Now see ninth example from problem set. A ladder on the platform of a fire brigade van can be elevated at an angle of 70 degree maximum. We have to consider here the platform of the ladder of the fire brigade. The length of the ladder can be extended up to 20 meter. If the platform is 2 meter above the ground, find the maximum height from the ground up to which ladder can be reached, and sin 70 is equal to 0.94 is given. Here we will draw the figure first. Suppose here AB is the height of the platform of the fire brigade van. It is given as 2 meter. Suppose here is foot of the ladder of fire brigade. From this point, suppose it is platform, from this point ladder can be elevated in 70 degree angle. that is, here angle of elevation will be 70 degree. At normal position, ladder is horizontal, but when it is moved upward, then it makes angle 70 degree. Then it reach up to point C, and this maximum length is given as 20 meter. From it is the imaginary segment which shows height of the top of the ladder from the ground or from the platform of the fire brigade van. Then suppose quadrilateral A, B, C, D, E are the points. Here the platform will be perpendicular to the ground, and so this quadrilateral ABED will be rectangle. Now in this triangle ADC, hypotenuse is given, and if we calculate the side opposite to 70 degree, then by adding 2 meter in that height, it will be the height of the top of the ladder from the ground. That is, ladder can be reached at that height. We will write some information about the figure. Let AB is the height of the platform of van. AC represent the maximum height of the ladder. AD is the horizontal line at the platform level. In triangle CDA or in triangle ADC, angle A is equal to 70 degree. Now quadrilateral ABED is rectangle, therefore DE is equal to AB is equal to 2 meter. Now in right angle triangle, ADC tan angle DAC is equal to tan ratio, or here we will use here sine ratio. Sine angle DAC, sine ratio is equal to opposite side, that is CD upon AC by the definition of sine ratio, sine is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse. Angle is 70 degree, therefore sine 70 degree is equal to CD upon AC is 20. Value of sine 70 is given as 0.94 is equal to CD upon 20. Therefore CD is equal to 0.94 into 20. Therefore CD is equal to, this multiplication will be 94 into 20 will be 188, and here the decimal point will be after 18.8 meter. It is suppose second value. Now the height of the ladder or top of ladder from the ground is EC. Therefore EC or CE is equal to CD plus DE. From second value, CD value of CD is 18.8 plus value of DE is 2 meter. Therefore total height of the ladder will be 20.8 meter. Therefore the maximum height of the ladder from the ground is 20.8 meter. First, the height of the ladder from the platform is 80.8 meter, but we have to calculate height of the ladder from the ground. Therefore from the ground it will be 20.8 meter. Now last example from this problem set. While landing at airport, a pilot made an angle of depression of 20 degree. When pilot lands the plane, the angle of depression is 20 degree. Average speed of the plane was 200 km per hour. The plane reached the ground after 54 seconds. Find the height at which the plane was when it started landing. Here we have to consider that the speed of the plane is 200 km per hour at the time of landing also. Naturally at the time of landing the speed is decreases, but we have to consider the same speed at the time of landing. Now we will draw figure for this. Suppose the plane is at the height AB from the ground, then at point A there will be horizontal line, suppose it AM, and when it starts landing then the angle of depression is say 20 degree, and it comes at point C on the ground. Now AB will be perpendicular to the ground level, and angle MAC is equal to angle ACB is equal to 20 degree, angle of depression. Now the speed of the plane is 200 km per hour. It takes 54 seconds to cover the distance AC, and we have to find AB in triangle ABC. Now we will write about the figure. Let A is the position where plane starts landing. C is its final position where plane lands. AM is line of vision. Angle MAC is angle of depression is equal to 20 degree. Angle ACB is equal to angle MAC is equal to 20 degree. Reason alternate angles. Therefore, angle ACB is equal to 20 degree. Now, average speed of plane is given as 200 kilometer per hour. Time taken by plane to land is 54 seconds. 54 seconds is equal to 54 upon 3600 hours, because 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. We know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Therefore, 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. Therefore, time taken by plane is 54 seconds, means in the form of hours we can write it as 54 upon 3600 seconds. Now we know formula. Distance is equal to speed into time. It is formula we have used many times. Speed is equal to distance upon time, or distance is equal to speed into time. Now the speed is given as 200 kilometer per hour. Here the speed was given in kilometer per hour. Therefore, we convert the time taken by the plane also in hours. Therefore, into 54 upon 3600. Here this 20 will get cancelled, means divide by 100. Then it will be, if we divide 36 by 2, then it will be 18, and 54 by 18, then it will be 3. Therefore distance is equal to 3 kilometer. Means distance covered by the plane while landing is AC, means AC is equal to 3 kilometer. Now in triangle ABC we got hypotenuse. Here is figure. AC is equal to 3 kilometer. We have to calculate AB, that is the height at which plane starts landing. Therefore in a right angle triangle, triangle ABC, here we have to calculate AB. Therefore ratio of opposite side upon hypotenuse, that is sine ratio. Therefore sine 20 degree is equal to AB upon AC, but the value of sine 20 is given as 0.342. 0.342 is equal to AB upon 3. Therefore AB is equal to 0.342 into 3. Here 3 2 the 6, 3 4 the 12, 3 3 the 9 plus 1, that is 10, and the decimal will be here, that is 1.026 kilometer or 1026 meter. Therefore here the question is, at what height the plane was when it started landing. Therefore plane was at the height of 1026 kilometer from the ground when it starts landing. Here our chapter number 6, that is trigonometry, is ends. Solve all examples in homework. Today we have solved only 2 examples, that is 9th and 10th. Solve 6th, 7th, 8th example, 6th, 7th, 8th examples in homework. Thank you.